Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know.
So, the Boston Celtics has a problem. They lost to the Miami Heat. They couldn't stop Bam, but we all knew that was a problem. They have a problem in that center position, and now coming off this offseason, they can fix this problem because we're gonna be, they can make some big moves, and part of that might be moving Gordon Hayward. What is up, guys? My name is Master J here. Welcome back to another video to the channel. Today I am going to be breaking down the Boston Celtics realistic 2020 offseason plan. Now, they have a lot to do this offseason to fix the problem, and if they're going to want to contend the finals, maybe a championship. Now, the center problem is what they really need to fix. So let's get into it. But before we start, as always, if you haven't enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, subscribe on that notification. It would help a lot. And I have a goal. I'm hoping I can reach 100 subscriber. Let's say like around the end of this month, because we just started, so I wouldn't expect us to take a huge leap. But please, it'll help out a lot if you subscribe and subscribe. And for the people who are new, my name is Master J. I break down on NBA trades, players, stats, teams, news, and more. I make 5 videos a week that is worth a subscribe, so please subscribe. Now, as always, let's start with the offseason basics. So as we can see, the Celtics has zero cap space, but they do have that 5.7 mid-level pay taxpayer. Now they are at a disadvantage. Every team usually have like $10 million taxpayer exception, but the reason they do, they're over the salary tax, and they need cap space, of course. In the draft, they have the 14th overall pick, the 26th and 30. They can use these to trade, for what they need, and then what they need, or they could draft someone in the future. I don't see that happening, but you don't know. So the needs, they are looking for big men, of course, and depth. Free agents, Gordon Hayward, he's on a player option. Same for Enes Kanter, and Brad Wanamaker is a restricted free agent. Now, I don't see Brad Wanamaker being resigned. Now, Enes Kanter and Gordon Hayward, they probably will be accepting their player option. But Gordon Hayward, that was before. Now, Gordon Hayward recently said he wants out of Boston. So before I was making a plan where 3 scenarios what Gordon Hayward could have done, but it could have to do with running back or resigning or trade. But Gordon Hayward just recently said that he wants out of Boston, so we'll be looking into that. But before we do the Gordon Hayward trades and options, we'll be looking, of course, the Jayson Tatum extension. Now, Jayson Tatum is obviously, this is no question. Jayson Tatum exactly deserves that max contract. They should definitely extend him. I don't see why they won't. Jayson Tatum in January, he had shown that superstar leap. So definitely, he is their superstar to build around. So they, of course, no doubt they would extend Jayson Tatum. Obviously, there's no question. Like Utah, they're just wondering if they should wait or extend him. Jayson Tatum, they don't have a reason why they won't. They don't need to wait. They're already past the cap space and all. Now, let's just take a look at the draft now. And now, who should they draft? They should draft no one. they should just trade this, for fill their need. But if they were to draft, they should take Hillian Hayes. They will only use this pick as a draft if Hillian Hayes does slide to the 14th pick, which is possible. But they could trade up in the draft, and the Celtics have to express that they're interested in doing this if they trade up, and I agree. And that is Onyeka Okano. Now, Onyeka feels that big man need. Now he's a rookie, Peel State rookie, don't contribute. Onyeka, they could develop with Onyeka. Yes, Boston is a draft capital, so they will most likely, build around with Onyeka. But either ways, I really think they should just trade up, trade out this draft. This draft isn't the best. Now, let's take a look now at the Gordon Hayward trade, finally. Now, we have a lot of decisions to make, options when it comes to this trade, and I made 3 scenarios where this trade could work. Now, let's take a look at the trade where the Celtics straight up get Steven Adams by trading Gordon Hayward. Now, yes, Gordon Hayward is the better player, but his value isn't that too high, especially what he done in the playoff and his terrible contract. But what Steven Adams can bring to this team is that big man need. Now he's a very high level defender. He could dominate. He could dominate in the paint. Now he's also I see him as a pretty good a player center with pretty good court vision. Now I don't know. No one said he was a playmaker, but I think he's a underrated playmaker right there. And this dude, he can make a difference. He's a game changer in Boston now. Now the second trade is the Pacers trading Jeremy Lamb and Miles Turner for Gordon Hayward, the first round Memphis' pick, which is 14th. Now the Pacers, they get another try in this draft, and now this trade will show that they want to sign Vic. They will resign Vic if this trade goes through. They decide to trade Turners instead. As the Pacers, they get a pretty good player who knows how still can score. He fills in perfect 3-point shooting, which is the Pacers need. They need that scoring option. Now there's Gordon Hayward. As the Celtics, they get that big man need in Miles Turner's, and they got Jeremy Lin, pretty great role player off the bench. And finally, the Jazz gets Gordon Hayward, Robert Williams in the 14th pick. As Celtics get Ed Davis and Rudy Gobert. Now, Ed Davis is only in this trade for cap space, cap filler to make this trade work. Now, the Jazz, they get back Gordon Hayward. And they're looking for young players, to surround Donovan Mitchell, Robert Williams, in that 14th pick. And now let's take a look at a free agency, and we actually have 2, and I'm going to show, and we got Aaron Baines and DJ Augustin. Now, Aaron Baines is he has been very great this year. Now, yeah, he's in his late prime, and he could shoot. He's shooting 36% on the 3-point line. He's okay on defense. That's the only concern about him, but he could be that center off the bench now. Maybe an upgrade on Tice, but I don't see that really. But I like this on signing DJ Augustin. He's a very good offensive scorer. He can play make. Defense, yeah, same concern, but he's that backup he's that backup point guard they're looking for. Now that is it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoy, and make sure to subscribe if you're new. And this is me, Master J. Peace out.
thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all the art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed.